Good morning, dear students. Today I will address class 9 students. My topic is poverty and its types. It is basically the second one unit of economics textbook of class 9. As we use this word in our day-to-day conversation, poverty, जिसको हम गरीबी भी कहते हैं. Today I will discuss with you what does poverty mean and what are its different types. Let us start. Pay attention. Poverty is basically a situation. It is basically a situation. It is basically a situation. Okay? It is a special type of situation. We can say a unique situation in which a person lacks basic necessities. Basic necessities. A situation in which person lacks basic needs. What does it mean, basic needs? We can say poverty means when a person doesn't fulfill the basic needs. Basic needs are three, that is food, clothing and shelter. Food, clothing and shelter. Remember this. Remember this. If we have to give a proper definition to this word poverty, poverty means a situation in which person lacks basic needs. What does basic needs mean? Basic needs include food, clothing and shelter. We can say poverty arises when there is lack of basic needs. When a person doesn't have food to eat, when a person doesn't have clothes to cover his or her body, when a person doesn't have shelter, includes homes, etc. That is poverty. Now, what are the different types of poverty? Poverty has many types. Poverty has many types. The main two types of poverty are, that is absolute poverty, and second one is relative poverty. Relative poverty. What does absolute poverty mean? Absolute means poverty at its peak, highest peak. What does it mean? When a person doesn't have fulfill these basic needs. That means when a person doesn't have food to eat, when a person doesn't have clothes to cover his or her body, when a person is absolute poverty. And remember this, in India, both absolute and relative poverty coexist. That is why India is a developing country. Here, both these types of poverty coexist in our country, in India. And absolute poverty, we can say it is a type of poverty when a person doesn't have basic needs. When a person doesn't fulfill his or her basic needs. That is when he lacks these basic needs. That is food, clothing and shelter. That's called relative, absolute poverty. Absolute means if a person doesn't have food, if he is facing starvations, that means if he is hungry from many times, if he doesn't get the proper calorie, that is 22 calories per day, when he doesn't have proper clothing, when he is when he doesn't have clothes and doesn't have shelter, that type of poverty we call it absolute poverty. Remember this? I discussed with you what does poverty mean. Poverty means a situation, a unique situation in which person lacks basic necessities, basic needs. Basic needs include food, clothing and shelter. And what does absolute poverty mean? Absolute poverty means when a person, poverty at its peak. Absolute means poverty at its ultimate end. We can say when a person, we can't say here, we can't talk here about comforts. Even if he doesn't have basic needs, how we can talk about his other comforts? He doesn't have food, he doesn't have clothing, he doesn't have shelter. That's called absolute poverty. What does relative poverty mean? Relative poverty means poverty in relation to other person. Poverty, we can say poverty in relation to other. What does it mean? I can present an example here. Suppose a person's income is rupees 10,000. 10,000. A person's income is rupees 10,000 per month. Okay? A person's income is rupees 10,000 per month. At the same time, there is another one person, that is one person, okay, one person. Another one person is, other person's income is rupees 50,000 per month. Okay, we can say this one person whose income is rupees 10,000, he is relative with respect to this another one person whose income is 50,000. It arises basically here in relative poverty. Person have basic necessities, person fulfills other basic necessities, but poverty with comparison to other. Here we make a comparison between income of two persons. A person is in our society whose income is rupees 10,000 per month. There is another one person whose income is 50,000. We can say this one person whose income is 50,000 per month is richer than this one person whose income is 10,000. We can say 10,000 income जिसके पास है वो गरीब है बनिस्बत इस person के लिहाज से जिसकी income 50,000 है. It arises because of unequal distribution of income. Remember this, relative poverty arises, absolute poverty arises due to lack of basic necessities, that is food, clothing and shelter. But relative poverty arises because of unequal distribution of income. Unequal distribution of income. Here I have presented an example. What is unequal distribution of income? One person's income is rupees 10,000, another one person's is rupees 50,000, and we can say in comparison, the first one person whose income is rupees 10,000 is poorer than this one person whose income is rupees 50,000. Remember this relative poverty arises due to unequal distribution of income. When there is unequal distribution of income, I will present an example here. Government teacher who gets monthly 60 to 70,000 per month, and a private teacher whose income is basically 3,000, 5,000 only. We can say the ability is here same. Both are well educated, both have the ability to teach the students, both have such a potential, but there is unequal distribution of income. Due to some, we can say here, we can present is due to lack of such good policies, or we can say in India, unequal distribution of income is at its peak. That is why richer becomes richer and poorer becomes poorer. And that is the reason for relative poverty. Remember this. And the quick example of relative poverty is this. That means poverty in relation to other, one person's income with respect to other. Third one type of poverty is, we can say, churning poverty. We can say churning poverty. Churning poverty. Remember this. Churning poverty means when a person comes in and out of poverty. एक दिन वो गरीब होता है, दूसरे दिन वो अमीर होता है. In and out of poverty. He remains in and out of poverty. In and out of poverty. That type of poverty is called churning poverty. It applies to the gamblers. Okay? जो gambling करते हैं, to go शुद्ध बने तो अमीर, उल्टे को तो गरीब. It applies to the farmers. Okay? It applies to the seasonal workers. उनको काम मिल गया तो वो अमीर बन गए. Poverty, अमीर means वो poor नहीं रही. अगर season suitable नहीं रहा, as in the same case, this situation arises as pandemic is there. Different persons are now in different persons are classified as churning poverty, as they come in and out of poverty. One day they came out of poverty, another day they come into the poverty. They come into the poverty line. That's called churning poverty. And it applies to the farmers, it applies to the gamblers, it applies to the seasonal workers, it applies to a particular situation. When situation becomes adverse, people gets poor. When situation becomes favorable, people gets the basic needs and they came out from the poverty. When a person remains in and out of poverty, जब वो poverty में जब वो गरीब होते हैं एक रोज, दूसरे रोज अमीर होते हैं, that's called churning poverty. Third one is generational poverty. Generational poverty. Generational poverty. Generation includes from when poverty transfers from one generation to another generation. जैसे यहाँ पे मुझे एक डायलॉग याद आ रहा है इरफान खान का. उसने इंग्लिश मीडियम में कहा था कि मैं गरीब, मेरा बाप गरीब, मेरे बच्चे गरीब. That is called generational poverty. It transfers from one generation to next generation. जैसे मेरा बाप गरीब, मैं गरीब, उसने ट्रांसफर किया एक पॉवर्टी मेरे ऊपर, मैं ट्रांसफर करूंगा मेरे बच्चों के ऊपर. That's called generational poverty. We can say generational poverty. When poverty transfers from one generation to another generation, then third one generation, then fourth one generation, it transfers from generation to generation. We can say it is generational poverty. Remember, I hope you may get it. I may advise it. Poverty is a situation in which person lacks basic needs. When person doesn't fulfill the basic needs, what are basic needs? That is food, clothing and shelter. When person doesn't have food to eat, doesn't have clothes to cover his body, doesn't have shelter to live, okay? When they live in an open sky, under an open sky, that is called poverty. And what is absolute poverty? Absolute poverty means poverty at its extreme end, when person doesn't have food, when person lives in starvations, when person doesn't have clothes, when he just wandering naked here, it is called absolute poverty. And relative poverty means poverty in relation to others' income, that is it arises because of unequal distribution of income, that is one person's income is 10,000, another one's income is 50,000. Both are above, both are doing the same job. I have already presented here government teacher, this government teacher and private teacher, that's called relative poverty. And churning poverty means when a person comes in and out of poverty, okay, that is called churning poverty. And generational poverty means we transfers from one generation to another generation, that's called generational poverty. And remember this, both these types of poverty exist in India. Both these types of poverty are basically prevalent in India, that is both absolute poverty and relative poverty coexists in India. That is why India is a developing country. Thanks, goodbye.